Yeah, clacker board. Alright, so we're back up for game 2. Slightly longer delay than the boys usually put together. And Malcolm, having lost the first game, means that we've got the balls in the correct sequence, which is always less confusing. The blue's nowhere near as good as it was in the first game, but it's still good enough. Gonna have to be dealt with at some point. Red's gone deep. Standard sort of patterns. Black will come into the front of the hoop. I'm just wondering if it might try to come down the line of blue just to see if there's a potential bunt. Seems to be coming inside blue. Yeah, it's just acceptable, I think. So Robert's had a bit of a cursory look at it and decided he's not sure that that's his hitting score. Yeah, that looks more like it. He's hitting, and yellow has missed. Oh, sudden gust of wind and everything's taken off here. Line that down there and see how that goes. We're looking to make the hoop. Black not quite in the way, but he's crushed that, and that's come flying out to the boundary, hit the pole in the shelter sheds already. Red will attempt to make the hoop, I'd imagine. And also rejects off the other leg in the other direction. Black sees no value in hitting red, so it's just going to go deep back into a running position. I was going to suspect yellow would come in and then red would hit black, but maybe it's going to be yellow hits black now. Yep. Both balls get to the boundary. Blue comes in, not as deep as I would have thought. And I suspect red will just pump it straight back out again. And does. And again, both will get to the boundary. Black comes into a relatively tight position at the hoop. And I suspect we'll see yellow attempt to get that one out too. A few more interested spectators leaning on the fence. It looks like Dave Maunder from South Australia over there. Yellow hits, deflects off but doesn't go in off. Heads halfway up the lawn.
We also have Michael O'Shanahan from South Australia.
Yeah.
You remember him?
Yes. Well, blue's gone to position. And same pattern. Red will be hitting blue. And does. I think I can see what Malcolm's plan is to win this game, isn't it? It's to give Robert RSI. Okay, this one might be slightly different because black might have jagged a wire through the hoop from red.
You want one?
So and yellow may actually not be able to see black either, so maybe yellow will promote red here. Yep, that's what's happened. Yellow's gone back to the boundary. The red has kicked out to the side where it can now see black.
Yeah, one to go. Yeah, true.
Blue doesn't see any value in taking the red down, making its shot better. Just goes to position. Probably wide from red. Red will take out the black. Yes, it does. You had to come a little bit to keep black away from yellow. So black just couldn't do a tiny tap along the boundary and block yellow shot at blue. Black coming back in. Yellow confronted by two runners. Might actually change things up and shoot the hoop here. Yes, and makes it. So once again, made it all the way down past hoop 2 to the boundary, which opens up the big wiring window, which blue then misses. So blue is a runner in front of the hoop in a nice position, but yellow can't see it. Red coming down now. It's got into a nice running position. And then black, maybe behind the line of hoop 1, can't get to front of hoop 2 easily, has to come down to the left on the blue side. Has. It's not really all that effective at the moment. Won't do anything about this shot, yellow at blue. Yellow hits.
Right.
So blue's been cleared to the far end of the lawn behind hoop 1. So we're shooting at red with a, what have we got? 20 yard shot, 21 yard shot. No more than that. Like 27 yard. It's off the ground and bouncing around, and that's missed. Red now has a fairly easy, for their standard, hoop, and makes it. And black goes to position in front of hoop 3 very nicely. You should have the yellow one coming in. Again, red and blue were very close together on the boundary behind hoop 2, so if yellow doesn't shoot, blue could just lay a block. Not give red a shot, but yellow isn't shooting, it's just coming in. Pretty deep. Blue isn't ignoring any chance of a block and it's coming in as well. So now red will shoot and misses. Black has powered at the hoop and paused. So we'll just mark red back on, and then we'd expect that yellow is going to try to jump black. Well, I've been caught out a few times at hoop 3 because of the angle for where we're sitting it as to whether balls are sitting on legs or not. So we can't really tell if black is sitting on a leg, but I can't imagine he's going to turn up a jump shot here one way or the other. He does do the jump and he's hit black. Rejected, but he may have pushed black onto the far upright where it's no longer a runner. And it could well be the case. Well, it is very hard to tell from where I am. Malcolm's looking at it. You can tell if he's trying to decide. We're certainly not going to jump his own ball. He may be thinking about peeling black, or just he's taking better position. Yeah, so red from the boundary on the side of the hoop. So 7 yards, looking probably to hit black, stroke the leg and get black out, and he does. Black coming back in front. So yellow shooting, yeah, is going to hit. Yep, that's amazing. He's picked the blue off. And the blue one coming back. It's the same pattern as was happening at hoop 1, where they went around for 5 rotations basically doing this. This one's got a bit close to black. Oh, that could be awful messy. That's actually rolled around the back of black and he's completely stymied himself, I think.
And made a very large target.
So one way to stop your brother from hitting you, though, is to give him something he doesn't want to hit. Yellow's only 7 and a bit yards away to clean up any mess, so I think red will just come in. There's no point unsettling these two now that they've stuffed each other up. No, he is taking the shot though. And missing. So what does he know about this that we didn't? Maybe they're touching. Maybe it's a croquet strike. I know, maybe they're not touching. Maybe black can sneak past blue, and can. And runs the hoop.
Looked like they were touching, didn't
It's pretty deceptive, maybe. So he's on the board in this game. 2-1 to Robert. Yellow coming down the position, hanging back a little. Blue coming down as well. It's a bit deeper, but it's alright. So far in this game, Malcolm's positioned, not counting that one, 14 times to get a shot up, to get one hoop. And Robert's only positioned 4 times. And he's got his hoops as a result of clearing the opponents and then taking the shot from the boundaries. So Red's bunted yellow a tiny bit closer there. Obviously hasn't wire. Black trying to hit yellow. He misses and hits his own blue. He does a peg as well. So yellow looking for the hoop. Makes it.
Big bump.
Blue was hit to an offside position by black. He has to go out to the penalty point, come back in again. So he's coming into position a little deeper. I mean, tempt red into doing what red is going to do, which is come in between. Have a momentary break from getting smacked by your brother. He takes a nice tight position. And black has to decide whether it wants to hit red or just come in and double up. Probably wants to hit red because yellow's going to hit blue. But he's missed everything. Yellow at blue. And he's hit enough. So it's a slightly over 7-yard shot. So blue at red, needing to hit, and with a really loose chance of an in-off. Missed. So, it's probably an under 7. So while he's lining up this hoop, the hit rate so far in this match for Malcolm has been 0, and for Robert has been 100% up to 7 yards and 50% after that. And Robert's from that one pace off, and somebody put a peg in the way. So 4-1 to Robert.
4-1.
Black coming down. That's nice pace. It's a good position. Yellow just past the halfway point on the west boundary. Probably doesn't need to hit this. You'll probably just come in and let red do the taking out of black. Unless he gets in his own way, which he might have. Probably wouldn't phase him if he can't see black, he'll probably just run the hoop. Blue is shooting at red just to make things a bit trickier. Only nicked it. Added a couple of feet to the shot. Would be a disaster if we open black up. I suspect he hasn't, judging by the gardening. Red's coming down the right of yellow, so this is probably a hoop shot. And we've got a little bit of the Robbie dance going on, so I think this is a hoop shot. And he got it. Right, hoop turnover, and he took 4 shots, so it's getting faster. Yeah. Okay, so black has now gone to position in front of 7, trying to stay away from red as much as possible, but still a runner. So I'm going to guess yellow will just take position here, because then red's hitting so well. Well, he's hitting so well with either ball, obviously, that red will take out black. So just don't get in your own way. So he's gone deeper to not getting his own way. Blue coming in actually isn't marked it into the line. He's played that from just outside the line. Looking for a block. Doesn't look unhappy, and judging by the fact that Robert's immediately looking at the hoop, I would suggest he's got the block. Robert's just going, oh well, I'll just run this hoop from here, and he's having second thoughts now. Well, that'll just be rude if he runs this hoop from there. He's doing the Robbie dance again. Worked last time. Oop. No. Crashed into the nearer leg and deflected away. So black has a chance to get on the score sheet again, has done so. It's gone through the boundary behind hoop 8, where red is hanging around nearby, but of course it's offside. Yellow's coming down to a nice position in front of the hoop. Always want down this way. I'll come down, pick up red, take it over to the far penalty point. We're having a bit of a debate about where black went out, I think. Wants it marked in, so he knows. That's the first time I think I've seen Robbie do the tilt the hat back and scratch the head for the whole time the competition's been running. He used to do that all the time in ACID.
Too far.
Okay, so Blue needs to do something. Black may well be wide from yellow, so this could be an attempt to hit yellow straight run hoop. Big wide double. Yep. Yep. Managed to get through the gap. It's an easy duplication. Probably the only thing you can really do wrong here is put red between yellow and the hoop and give black or blue a chance, black a chance to hit red onto yellow. So he's hung red back behind yellow.
Yeah. No, I know. But if I mean, that's good sort of really do right now.
Oh, snuck that past the hoop and just missed yellow. Yellow runs. So it's 6-2. Game's going along at pace. Blue to a reasonably good position all the time. Still some peripheral games going on. Red coming in. It's a nice shot. It's a good black. It's a nice black. Generate a little bit of pressure anyway. The way the game's gone though, yellow's probably going to hit blue to a spot on the boundary where it can't see red through black. Yeah, somewhere about there. No, just open. Not to count that as a failed clearance. Oh, blue. I thought blue came flying up the ground there. Managed to connect to the red. Done the job. First successful clearance for the game for Malcolm. Well, that didn't really matter because red's just taken black out as well. Probably, Mark, I should probably take out an AVO. This is like domestic violence going on here. Yeah. Staying. Nice position. There's just ever so slight chance that yellow, oh, he's taking pace off. It's because that yellow could clear up black and go in off. He's gone for the runner and red can take care of black. And blue will need to move the yellow just in case. No, I mean, you might be trying to block red at black, but that's struggling. Still got a ball in position if he needs it. Yep, picked it off clean. Right, black needs to hit this, or well, actually, I might have a slightly hampered swing because of where blue is. So it may not be done and dusted if black misses. Just don't hit blue. He hasn't hit. He normally hasn't hit. Oh, let's put one into the shrubbery. He normally hit Egyptian Dave there on the boundary. So Robbie's having a good look at the lie. Where he's squatting looking at the shot, it looks like he can get a swing without blue being in his backswing. It must be awful close. So feet are very close to blue. So we get another look. Well, got the Robbie dance going on again. It's very good discipline. No, a bit hard, and it came up on the air off, hasn't hit the hoop luke.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
So blue just clears yellow and goes in off. It's 3-6. I'm not 100% sure going in off was exactly what he wanted, but having to win all the hoops. Red's just hit to position. He's having a look at blue's line at red before he does anything with black. He's got no option but to shoot. Which he has. It's off the ground again as it leaves his mallet. Misses. That's 8 long shots for 8 misses.
Sounds like that's mean.
Well, it's
That's a wrong thing.
the yellow's gone quite deep. I think that was just a miss it. Forcing blue into another long shot, obviously. That one's hit better. And he's connected, yep.
Well, yeah.
Yep. That's it. Got to have a success to get percentage. Really.
Okay.
Other than 0, anyway.
Well, I think.
But there has definitely been a correlation between
Of course.
the bouncing
Yes.
and the success rate of rotate. Yeah. So red back to position. Of course, I remember Bruce saying many times that the best wins in ACF from game and 2 breaks behind.
Yeah.
So maybe Malcolm's got Robert right where he wants him here.
Yeah.
Oops, maybe not. He gets crashed into the back of the hoop. It's going to make things tricky for a while. No options for yellow now. Well, just coming in front looks fairly appealing. Black stymied behind the hoop.
Hot. Oh,
Blue probably going to be wired.
what? Oh, geez. Good wind.
It's a little bit light. It's good in relation to black, but it's blue could see it.
Maybe anyway.
Blue would love to hit yellow. I might have to do something about getting black out from where it is to have any chance there. It's trying to do that, I think, and it's missed black, hit the hoop leg, missed yellow, and missed red on the way out. The red's attempted to run the hoop. This is pretty much a free shot and has failed. So that leaves black no better off. Struggling to get through the hoop. Certainly won't be impacting yellow. So at the end of all this, yellow will be either hooping or jumping. And as it's turned out, black's got enough through to open the hoop up for yellow, I think. So it's got himself in a position that if yellow fails, he's got some hope, but I wouldn't think yellow will be failing. So this could be it. And is. A 7-3 win in game 2. 88 shots. Okay, so that's 2 games to 0 to Robert. That was a best of 3, not a best of 5, the best of 3. So that's over.